Hello, all you cats and kittens. This is Ben Rosenthal. Welcome to another edition of AM Whiskey Reviews. Um, I thought I would have an update about my Aunt Rhoda, who is taking a hula dancing classes in hopes that she might actually, at 85 years, I wouldn't say this is changing horses midstream. This is being at the very end of the stream. The stream is she's feet from where it completely just turns into dirt and there's one decrepit little crayfish crawling, primordial horrible creatures that she's at the end of the stream, but she wants to become a hula dancer. And many of us have tried to dissuade her, but she's sticking with it. She's nothing if not a completist. She is near to completing. She has completed her actuarial table, and Uh, she's going to complete the act of disgusting everybody around her and being revolting by taking a hula dancing class. So no, nothing good to report on that front. It's just, we're all feeling bereft already. Um, in any case, let's get to the review. I have something that is once again a little bit of a departure from whiskey. This is Captain Morgan Original Spiced Rum. You find this pretty much in any bar. I have yet to have it, uh, but let's give it a shot. Obviously, Captain Morgan looks to have been a pirate. He was either a pirate or a privateer. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what a privateer is, a privateer was someone who was commissioned by a government agency or by the state, sometimes privately, to hunt down pirates. And there is some ambiguity here about whether Captain Morgan was a pirate. I do not see a parrot on his shoulder, a monkey on the mast, on the mizzen mast. The monkey on the mizzen mast. Just it rolls off the tongue. But he does look like he indeed was a captain. He's on a barrel of rum. You remember the old, like, ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. That's what the pirates, the seafaring people used to say. They used to have those sort of bales of salt pork. It was a pork that was sort of like a pirate jerky. It was their Jack Links. Um, in any case, let's give this a shot. I already poured it. Um, okay, it's very good if you like things that are bad. It, 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 it it I would say Captain Morgan, if he was a pirate or a privateer or whatever he was a bit of a cheapskate. He did not sport for the good sugar cane. Somebody offered him the really good sugar cane, and he said, "Nah, nah, nah. This is a volume business. You keep that." Insert whoever is picking the sugar cane, um, he Captain Morgan is a guy who probably seems to have both his eyes, but based on the caliber of his rum, the rum that he brought back from the islands wherever they were, I wouldn't have a problem with him having an eye put out. or somebody, say, confiscating his parrot. Somebody maybe already did confiscate his parrot because he doesn't have a parrot in the picture. Um, but I would poke his eye out. I would confiscate his parrot. What else would I do? I would fire his galley chef. I would hire a bunch of privateers. I might submit him to like a Friars Club roast. I don't know if pirates and privateers ever had Friars Club roasts, but you can sort of imagine them saying something like, Captain Cook is here, and they'd say something about Captain Cook, and Captain Cook would go, ooh, and there'd be a dais with a bunch of pirates. They'd have like a metal mug full of rum, not Captain Morgan's rum. There's any number. There'd be some guy from Barbados there. They'd be cracking all kinds of jokes about Barbadian people. There'd be just racism flying everywhere. Like a good Friars Club pirate roast. And Captain Morgan would be sitting center of the dais, or he'd be out front. He'd be in that sort of the hot seat, in what's sort of the equivalent of old Sparky. You're just in that chair, and the barbs are flying from everywhere, and it being a bunch of pirates, there's nothing to say that things wouldn't go beyond words. Maybe a pirate roast wouldn't end well. Um, you know, like neither would, say, a roast of on the subject of roast. Sorry, allow me this. Like a roast of Kate Bush would not go well. I would have said, a roast of Joan Didion would not be particularly amusing for anyone. Who else would you not want to roast? Elie Wiesel, a roast of Elie Wiesel, maybe not so fun. A lot of opportunities in the case of these three people. There's certainly no shortage of tragedy for Didion and Wiesel. I can't really speak for Kate Bush. She just seems kind of nuts. Um, uh, but anyway, back to the Pirates. Yeah, so they've had a roast, and they're just taking the piss out of Captain Morgan for the quality of his rum, because it really is shit. It's shit. It's just terrible. And we really could leave it at that. In any case, I think that, well, I wouldn't pair this with anything except, I don't know, a piano that could fall on you after you drink it, so you don't have to remember the experience of drinking it. If you can find a Steinway or a Chickering piano, a grand piano, it's being hoisted up by some sort of slapstick maintenance people, or piano installers, and they're hoisting it, and they're like, Philip, higher, higher, boom, boom. It lands on you just after you had the Captain Morgan. I think that would be what I would pair it with. In any case, thank you for joining me. Again, still dealing with Aunt Rhoda and her decision, and I hope to have a more favorable update the next time we see each other. In any case, thanks for joining. Over and out.